When I'm feeling down, I can't win. Pour a strong cup of coffee and I tune in. I'm waking on up to Java with Jim. Now I know my best day can begin. Yeah.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another exciting episode of Java with the Jims. My name is Jim Meyer, broker associate at Remax Gold. Now you have a friend in the real estate business. I'm here with my good friend, Robert Raney. Thank you, Robert, for stopping by. What are you drinking this morning?
I am drinking coffee. How about yourself?
I'm drinking coffee too. I like my coffee the way I like my government in Sacramento, sold to the highest bidder. So, what are we going to talk about, Robert?
It's all an open book. It's all an open book.
You're an open book. I'm an open book, and actually, I'm not, and that's because of the witness protection program. But that's another story. But let's ask a question. Our paths, how did they originally cross? Do you remember?
I do. So we originally met, as the story goes, down a dark alley in Oakland. It was back in 2017 at the Brainwash Film Festival.
I do remember that. And we were watching, was it Predatory Lender we were watching, or Jackson Bolt?
It was the screening of Jackson Bolt. And that's actually where my path, that's where I met you and Gary Turner and Kirby Delani. That was the beginning.
All the usual suspects, absolutely.
Yeah, all in one spot. Yeah.
Yes. and then you've been in, how many of our movies have you been in now?
Just Soul Cage.
So and that's the of the one that you've been in, that's the most memorable. Because
it is the most memorable. And I actually had 3 different parts in there. So I outdid Eric Roberts in
that.
He
only had one part. So I don't want to say loser because he's a great guy. So tell us about the roles you played in Soul Cage.
And Soul Cage. One was the first one was entitled Fat Bald Reporter.
Okay.
Nailed it. Juror number 12. And then my all-time favorite was Biker Rob.
Okay. Yeah, he was great because he picked a fight with somebody. Am I right?
Tallest dude in the room. And his name actually is Jerry, and he was the nicest guy. But he was also the president of his MC in real life.
Okay. And MC means motorcycle club. And
yes.
So you didn't try to sell any meth to him or anything like that, did you?
No, not that day.
No, not a good idea. So, so you've stuck with us, and you're good friends with Robert Parham. Am I right?
Yeah, I met Robert kind of an odd way through. I was the photographer for Enter the Dragon. They had a 40th reunion. 40th reunion, and it was the first time that all the surviving cast members had reassembled. And it was through that event that I actually a year later I was invited back, and that's where I met Eric. I'm sorry, that's where I met Robert.
That's good. Yeah. Speaking of Robert, let's get Jim T. Chong on board here. Let me click this button here. All right, so there's Jim T. Chong. Let's have him come on tomorrow. There he is. Jim, we're just about to say goodbye for today, and then we're going to be back tomorrow. Robert, are you going to be back tomorrow?
Absolutely. Love to.
Car? Yes. Okay.
Thanks.
We'll see you again tomorrow for another exciting episode of Java with the Jims.